Last couple of years, it really sucks leaving here empty-handed, and especially without being the guy on top podium. But it just felt good that what I've been doing has paid off to a degree. I view myself as a guy who lives clean, does my best. I try not to fall off the wagon in the off season or whatnot, and so it feels good that it's moving in the right direction. Just that little hump. You never know which little hump can really get a guy going. So it's a good direction to be going.
Patrick, beginning of the season, you talked about how you stayed with Iowa over a lot of players leaving NIL and all that, but you decided to stay with Iowa for a fifth year, and just to be able to actually accomplish something on the big stage in Iowa, in the black and gold. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot to me. I like I said, money, it doesn't mean much. There's so many other things that mean so much more, and you can fucking work here. You can go get a job and just work. You're gonna have to work anyways afterwards, so I don't care. So it's what I committed to when I was just finished my sophomore year of high school. I committed to the program, I committed to myself, and I was in a freaking wrestle-off spot against Terry's own blood, own son, and nothing about it was I was getting wrong. It was always, he was hurt most of the year, and so I was going no matter what. But leading into it, it was never about this guy's getting knocked because no, it's just the guy who was gonna win a wrestle-off. It never did happen, but that guy was gonna go, and I guess it was me. So I freaking took it and ran with it as best I could. But I freaking love competing with black and gold. I love it.
You had a moment with Tom after you won in the blood round coming off the mat. Can you share what was said there?
I could. The last couple of years I was in his room late at night and it just sucked. So I was like, I'm not gonna be in the room tonight, man. I'm not being in the room tonight. So that was just something quick, and those last 2 years of being in his room just breaks my heart. So it's good to be going.
You talked about Nelson there a little bit, and what did he kind of mean to you this year? Kind of being, he was injured, but you guys were able to raise each other's level, and how much did that help you this season? And what did he kind of mean to you throughout his career?
Me and Nelson, he was when I would come down and train in the RTC area in high school, I would stay with him a majority of the time, or just he's still the 1 year he was still in high school, and he would he just wanted to be out of the house, so he'd stay with Paul Glenn and Kemmer, or he would stay with Warner and them guys. But when there's downtime between workouts, I was usually hanging out with Nelson, and so you go and you know that there's gonna be maybe a wrestle off, and so it's not there's never bad blood, but maybe they look at you hey we might have to duke it out, but it was never ever bad blood. I love Nelson, and I'm pretty sure he loves me, and that's just it's good. It's great.
Patrick, you represented Team USA obviously in Albania over last summer, and obviously going to that tournament. Did that help you in any way, kind of throughout this tournament? That grit and grind, maybe.
Yeah, kind of like I said earlier, I'm a guy that I don't try to spiral out of control out of the season, so I was gonna be training regardless, but it was nice to have I'm not just training for the season, there's something on the horizon, and I put my full attention in the freestyle, and it was great. I got a lot better over this season. I learned so much more. I got so good at I got a lot better at parterre, which really helped me just out here in folk style, and so competing in the world stage is awesome. Competing here is awesome. Competing anytime is awesome, but when you kind of for me, you get put the black and gold on, you get stars and bars on. So.
Is the Open next for you? You think
no idea.
Next for you?
No idea. Right now I'm focusing on this good interview, and I'm gonna go back to the hotel and see my parents, and it's a long season. I kind of been training since U23 trials what was that, June 1st. You know, so it's been a long good time.
I saw you when you came out in the consolation bracket.